welcome to Cristiano TV. We're hanging out with Javier from Animals as Leaders. What's going on, man? Your newest record, The Joy of Motion, comes out on March 25th. I know you guys went back with Misha on this. How do you think it affected the outcome of the album?
It was great. I mean, we did some songs with Misha. We also did some songs with Diego Farias of Volumes. And then we did some songs on our own. So it helped bring back some of the sound from the first album, you know. But I think it also helped to create a separation from what else we've added to it. You know, I think it helps to, like, whereas one song doesn't really represent the whole album, I think working with him and not working with him helped to like fulfill that, if you will. So
makes sense. You guys always seem to outdo yourself, like, from album to album. How do you think, you know, what can we expect this time around?
I would say that this is probably the most musical album.
Just like a variety of instrumentation, or
variety of styles. You know, like I was saying with the previous question, that one song doesn't necessarily represent the entire album. So a good variety of styles and sound and even techniques. You know, Tosin's soloing style has evolved. I think it's cool. You know, there's you can hear a lot of influences. That are different from the first two albums, and then having Matt also kind of was a big change in the sound. With
how progressive the music is, like, how elaborate is the process to write and record for you guys?
I
mean, is it like traditional? Do you guys sit down and jam together? Do you share ideas?
It's pretty different. Most stuff stems off of a riff of Tosin's, and it'll literally be a riff that comes from a guitar part, from an exercise, generally a clean part or a thumping part, and then all the heavy stuff is kind of just like, you know, all right, how do we metalize this riff? And okay, now we got this groove. So, but everything usually stems off of a guitar riff. Working with Misha and even with Diego, we're kind of just used to writing everything on the computer and then going and learning it. I feel it's just been what has worked for us. You know, we've all done parts where it's like we jam and write it that way, but I think for the style of music, you know, considering that there's all sorts of techniques and weird time signatures.
Yeah, it's a little bit more organized to...
Yeah, we find it better to, like, okay, just write it on the computer, you know, go learn it, everybody learn it on their own, figure out what, you know, however you need to figure it out, and then when it's time to come play together.
It's a good tool to have if, like, you know, you have the musicianship to back it up at least, you know? It's nice.
Yeah, I guess.
You guys also have, like, a very diverse touring background. Like, you went out with, you know, bands from, like, After the Burial to Circus Survive. How do you think, like, that affects, like, your mindset from tour to tour?
You know, we're definitely, I guess, the most comfortable within the metal-esque genre. It always seems weird when we get invited to go do those tours, and it's like, okay, well, cool. The good thing about it is that we've gained fans from those tours, and I think overall we've, you know, some of our fans have, you know, open-minded enough taste in music that they'll listen to bands like Circus Survive, or already do. You know, I think that's kind of the cool thing about being an instrumental, or even the style that we do, is just kind of just blends. It's hard to. I don't know. We have
it's hard to, like, staple it down.
Us, you know, a priest came to a show one time.
Brand,
like,
you gotta brand that.
There's nobody to offend, so it helps out, you know.
You gotta brand that, you know. Priests love us, moms dig us.
Especially the moms.
Well, to close off, do you have anything else to say to your fans?
No. Buy Joy of Motion, March 25th.
Cool. Well, thanks for watching Cristiano TV. We're hanging out with Javier of Animals as Leaders.